This is a random journey today. We're going to travel south of Anchorage down the Seward Highway, and today's first stop is right here. Now this location right here is just south of where I was yesterday in yesterday's video, where I did the video of Potter's Marsh while I was doing my carnivore type topics. And the first thing we're going to be seeing here is this old train. Now this is a spot that we pass by 100 times back and forth whenever we're going from Anchorage, south maybe to Kenai or Homer or stuff like that. And this thing is absolutely amazing to look at. Now this train here is one of Alaska's first snowblowers that they used to use to clear the trail in avalanches and stuff like that all the way down the Seward Highway. And it is pretty large, and they have this nice little stairway that we can walk up, and we can actually get a little bit closer look to the side of it and stuff like that. There has been a little bit of graffiti here. Now this entrance is quite interesting. I have never been able to get inside this thing and actually take a look around. I mean, it would be nice. I can see how people have been messing with the door lock, trying to get in there. But yeah, that's kind of how things work here in Alaska. We tend to get a little bit of specialized graffiti artwork and stuff like that on things, but that's what people do. We also have a doorway here and some old windows here that have been locked up, and it looks like somebody tried to break into this window here. But yeah, overall it's a pretty nice day, and we're going to walk around the corner over here and see what else we can find. Now I'm guessing this building over here, the green one, was used for basic type station stuff, where they would come in here and they'd get ready to go north or south on the rail. And over here we have a section car. Now these are the old section cars, and you can see all of the unique features about this. Let's see, what does it say here on the panel? It says section or gas cars carried for 2 5-man crews and equipment to their daily jobs of track maintenance, aligning and lifting track, replacing ties, and repairing the railroad. Yeah, that's pretty interesting stuff there, guys. All right, so we're gonna head on over this way. And when you pull out into places like this, we always have these neat little informational banners. I apologize for the traffic noise, I can't help it. We got the Seward Highway right behind me. We're gonna walk down this little path over here and check out the information on the actual signs that are down here by the train. See what we can come up with. So this train over here looks like it's called the outfit car, and this sign says track. Before track is laid, the right of way must be cleared. You were what?
I'm in the middle of reading it. I was almost done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Oops. This sign here says rotary snowplow. That's exactly what it is. So as the train moves down the track, it actually spins this giant rotor in the front of it. And that's how they clear out all the snow that gets in the way. They don't have to be going fast. They usually go kind of slow, and the rotors just slowly pick it up, just like a regular snowblower. So let's move on to our next location further down the road.
I've been writing songs for TV shows. The money never lasts.
All right, guys, we just got to our second location here. And as soon as you step out of the vehicle, you look straight up at the mountains here. That is a long way up. It's a little bit windy, so I apologize about the wind noise. But sometimes we can pull off here and see some mountain goats or billy goats or sheep or whatever you want to call them. We can find them up here up on the hill. And today it doesn't look like we have any out here available to look at. And my hat is gonna blow away. And over here, this is Turnagain Arm. Now this place here is where a serious boar tide comes in. The water moves really fast in and out, and it's incredibly shallow. And further on down the road, some people actually like to surf the boar tide, which is incredibly dangerous, by the way, but I don't know, people do some weird stuff. And all the way across there, I believe that area over there that you can just barely see. I'm going to try to enlarge the image here, but I do believe that is Hope, Alaska. You got to drive all the way down this road and all the way around, and then it hooks back and comes back up over the pass, and then it'll bring you into a little valley, and you can turn down into Hope. Yeah, fun stuff. All right.
Voice that says I'll never cut through all the noise, and yet I think I'm starting to believe it. What if all the things I want weren't meant for me? Maybe a more pretty life's not meant to be.
So that last stop we made, that was called, I think that was called Beluga Point. We were going to stop at, let's see, it was Bird Creek. It was really windy out there, so we bypassed that one there. So we decided to come on up here to Girdwood, let the kids get out and play a little bit. It is absolutely sacked full of freaking snow up here. I can't believe how much snow is in this place. But we're going to let them run around and play for a little while. These are real Alaskan girls now. They love to go outside and play. It doesn't matter if there's snow on the ground or not. But we are blessed with the sunshine, and this is just an absolutely amazing day. And it's super important just to get out and have these family days and family adventures and stuff like that, because this is just absolutely wonderful. But okay, I'm going to get out. We're going to record a little bit of what the kids are doing, and then we're going to probably move on up the hill a little bit, and I can show you the ski resort, which is just up the hill from here. So it's pretty amazing. This is a pretty short little adventure. We don't have to spend a whole lot of money to do stuff like this. We're not very far outside of Anchorage, and it's just a blessing to have these options available, and we just need to do it when we have time. Work is slow right now because road restrictions are on. And if you don't know what road restrictions are, that's when trucks, all heavy trucks, any trucks that's considered commercial, is not allowed to haul over their legal axle weight, or even up to their legal axle weight. So this road here is actually set up for 75%. And right now that makes everything slow. And it makes it slow for me because I'm a commercial truck driver, so I don't get to go play big trucks until the road restrictions come off, because all of my customers want to have 100% loads in all the trucks before they show up at a job site. And that's just how things work here in Alaska. I'm kind of glad we came up here because Girdwood is like in a valley in between all these mountains. So we have a lot less wind. There is a slight breeze coming through here, but that direct sunlight that's just beaming in from up there makes it feel like it's almost 70 or 80 degrees out here. It's almost t-shirt and short weather for these people. But we have all these surrounding mountains that are just radiating all the sunshine directly down upon my head. And it just feels so good, even with the slight breeze in the air. And my kids really don't seem to mind. They're having fun playing. In the summertime, when all this snow is gone, this is an amazing park, and the kids just have an absolute blast playing here. There is, for the older kids, there's actually a skate park in here, which is covered in snow but right now. I'm kind of surprised it's covered in snow, because when I was a kid, I would be in here, we'd be shoveling out the entire skate park so we could actually get in there and use it anytime as soon as it warmed up just enough for us to get in there. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. I mean, wow, just look at the place around here. The mountains are gorgeous, sun's shining down, you know, the flags are waving in the wind. This is great. This is stuff that I need to do more often. I'm just out here walking around. It feels good to walk now, by the way, since I lost all the weight. But right behind me here is a little building. It's called Little Bear's Playhouse. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it meant when it said that, but apparently it's an early learning center, so maybe like a preschool or something like that. There is looks like a utility building over here off to my left-hand side. And if I look off to my right, you know, that further up the road, that's where we're going to go here in a little bit, further up the mountain, and check out the ski resort. Alaska Ski Resort is the name of it. Now, that is a great place if you want to rent a room coming to Alaska, because the service there is absolutely amazing. I've never had any problems renting a room for the night at the ski resort. And anytime you get a room up here at the ski resort, it actually includes a bunch of nice little things. It includes free tram rides up and down the mountain. So you get to go all the way up to the top. If you're wealthy enough and you can afford to go out to eat at the restaurant on top of the mountain, that's a great option too. I'm not, so yeah, I'll definitely not be going up there today. Now they do have tram service available all year round. So anytime you would want to come up here to Girdwood, you can actually hop on the tram at one of the hotels and it'll take you fully enclosed all the way up to the top of the mountain. And you can get up there and just look around at the beautiful, wonderful Alaska that surrounds us. Oh yeah? Well, that was a fun little trip to the park here, and just like that, the clouds came in and I lost all of my sunshine that I was hoping to keep for the entire day. Just one of those things. My daughters had fun. We were there for about an hour. We're gonna see where this road goes over here. I don't know where we're going. I thought we were going to the top of the hill, but I think my wife wants to go take a look around.
I thought you were talking about Pokemon Go stuff.
No, I wasn't, but that's okay.
Earlier.
Check out this road, see where it heads. But we're gonna head on up the mountain here in just a minute and show you guys around the base of the mountain. I just don't have the funds to go, play on the tramway, or else I would do that. But I definitely have that planned at some point. I do want to get up there, take that little trip, and show people around the top side of Alaska. Yeah, we just turn around here.
Maybe a more pretty life's not meant to be. What if I never make it? What if I never make a name for myself? Was it ever even worth trying? Is there somewhere even worth finding? What if I never make it? The show is ending and the lights are going down, but there's no one in the crowd tonight, so I'll keep singing for myself, alright, yeah. I guess I could find another job that pays a hell of a lot better than these stupid songs. Yeah, sometimes I hate them.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing up there. Everybody's out there on their snowboards and skis, and in the summertime it's going to turn into mountain biking and stuff like that. So I mean, if you're into these kind of sports, this is definitely one of the places to be hanging out. And this is how the other half lives up here in the Girdwood area. So all right, we're going to head on down the mountain, and we've got one more stop before we're wrapping up this video.
We could talk about stocks and dividends, yeah. Or whatever you call them. What if all the things I want weren't meant for me?
And just like that, guys, we are at Bird Point? I don't know, something like that. I'll figure it out before I leave here, I guess. But I used to get this location here confused all the time with like Beluga Point. Mainly because this is the first place I ever saw a beluga whale when I visited. And it was absolutely amazing. I mean, we got the mountains all the way across the inlet over there. And we got a lovely little walking trail here. So we're gonna quickly walk up this path and I can show you guys around what this place looks like. This is a pretty cool place, by the way. It's a very popular place for anybody traveling back and forth on the Seward Highway, especially tourists. So in the summertime, this entire parking lot will be completely filled up with cars. Over there in the middle, there's gonna be a bunch of like campers and motorhomes and stuff like that. And all these pullouts, they all have a little bit of information about what type of animals or creatures you might expect to find here in the area. But all right, now that we're getting up a little bit higher, it's definitely getting a little bit windier, but that's to be expected, especially when you're out here. I couldn't believe how fast that rain came in. I mean, that was amazing. Oh, it's definitely windy up here. All right, I gotta hurry up and get down here. I'm trying not to drag this video out like to epic proportions. But this will be the last stop on our trip before we head back to the house. Now, that little trick of taking my daughter's tights and putting them up on the defroster, that worked pretty well. So I can't really complain there. I'm sure you can hear the wind. The temperature is not too bad right here. I think if we checked the temperature right here, it'd probably be anywhere between 45 degrees and 50 degrees. Up there on the hill, on the mountain, it was approximately 53 degrees according to the Jeep before we got out of there. Let's take a look over here, show you guys off to the side a little bit. Now they've got railroad tracks there, so the Alaska Railroad does travel through here. And in the summertime, all these trees are just going to be completely full of leaves and beautiful greenery. And we always have these nice little viewing stations here, which come in handy for the people that are trying to spot these beluga whales. Now that is what a beluga whale looks like. When they're full grown, they're white. And off in the distance, when you're looking out over the inlet, when you see them actually crest the water a little bit, they look kind of like the waves. So when they're full grown, they just blend in all together. But when they're babies, you know, they're kind of a gray looking color like that picture we have here. Koyashi. I learned a new word, koyashi. But yeah, it's pretty amazing out here. And you can definitely see the weather coming in, especially way over there. And that's where we were, right around that bend over there is Girdwood, and that's where the rain started. So it's coming in over the top of these mountains. It's coming in through there. The wind's going to hook around this way, and it's going to travel up towards Anchorage. Now, quite often the wind's blowing the other way, so I don't know. It's a weird day. Wow, absolutely beautiful. And I believe right up there is where the sun is at right now, and we can't hardly see the sunshine right at the moment. I gotta go find my family. It's been a good day, guys. I really want to thank everybody that joined me for this journey here. Hopefully I kept you somewhat entertained for the most part. Yeah, I plan on doing more videos like this, getting out in Alaska and just checking out everything, and hopefully just being more active. I've moved around more today than I have in a long time. I mean, especially since I started losing all the weight. And if you're interested in my weight loss journey, by all means, subscribe to the channel. Check out my weight loss journey. I have an entire playlist about how I'm losing weight in Alaska. And if that's stuff you're interested in, yeah, I'm definitely going to be providing more weight loss updates and content wrapped around that. And we're also going to be doing a lot more outdoor type adventures. So, as always, guys,